Hi, welcome to the DIA recording booth. My name is Sorka McCrowan, and I am a senior scientific project manager at DIA. Additionally, I am also our student program coordinator. Here today, I'm with Elma Abdulbaki, our National Student Board President, and recent PharmD from the University of Illinois, Chicago.
Thank
Welcome.
you. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. I thought today maybe I could ask you a few questions regarding DIA student programming.
Yeah.
So DIA has student chapters across the U.S. where we educate students about pharma, biotech, life sciences, the whole gambit. We have educational sessions where we teach them about different career paths in the life sciences. Also, we encourage them to consider that your career can be a lattice approach to get to where you want to be. It doesn't have to be a linear path. So we really do try to showcase different DIA members who are successful and admirable in the field, who have a lot of wisdom to pass on. Elma, you have been a part of your local chapter during your pharmacy school years.
Yes.
In your senior year or your last year
yeah.
as a PharmD, you became our National Student Board President. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your local chapter experience and then your experience as National Student Board President?
Yeah, of course. So at a local level, I think I was very involved from the very beginning with DIA. It's always been an organization that really spoke to me in terms of kind of working along with the students, at least at a local chapter, to further their professional developments, as well as introduce them to what a current industry is and how it looks like on a global level. I was a very big advocate from the very beginning, progressed all the way into like a local chapter president my third year of pharmacy school, where we got to really shine a light on the different paths that a pharmacist or a PharmD can take into industry, whether it's in like with the different biotech, the different companies. We hosted a lot of events where we had a lot of different professionals in the field come and talk to our students. And namely, I think one of our events we had, I believe, Stephanie Crawford over at UIC, who happens to be one of the DIA fellows, if I'm not
Yes, she's
mistaken.
incredible.
Yes, so that was also a great event and a great success to have her featured and speak to the students on a more personal level. She's also one of our professors, so it's been a really great to have. As a national student board, I think it was a great opportunity to kind of step back from a local approach and take a look at things nationally. I think one of the best things that I got to do was collaborate on the board with a lot of different board members that happen to be from different pharmacy schools across the nation. We've got some from NCPHS, from I believe next year there's someone from Howard that's going to be on the board.
Yes.
So it's been a lot of great intercollaboration nationally, and then just working alongside those students have been great to really give back to the student community and all the different local chapters that we have going right now. A bunch on the East Coast and the Midwest, and I think we're trying to work on getting a couple out on the West Coast. Overall, it's been a great opportunity, being able to give back, hosting a lot of meetings, working on the national case competition, which has been great, and encouraging a lot of the students to participate and come present posters at DIA Global annual meeting has been fantastic, and I hope that the momentum keeps going for the future years to come.
I concur. The student posters this year were so great, as well as the student case competition at Northeastern University, the University of Washington, who's never participated before, and Georgetown University. The winner ended up being Northeastern. However, all of the presentations were so robust and incredible. Our judges were Jay Roberts, partner at Ventac Partners, as well as a DIA fellow, Joan Chambers, who's an independent senior consultant at Tufts Center for the Study of Drug Development, and DIA's very own scientist, Claudia Ferreira, who is a scientific project manager at DIA. It is such a fun event. The judges, it encourages them to learn as well and be inquisitive. This year was about, with a regulatory affairs focus, we asked students to create their own promotional marketing material for a different drug, and our judges were evaluating on how compliant they were with FDA's guidance. It was so fun. I learned a lot myself. Hishan Patel, your fellow board member, wrote the prompt.
Yes.
Brilliant mind. But I hope next year I wonder what we will have next year for a
I
prompt.
know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
I mean, the new board is set to start somewhere in the upcoming months. We already got them kind of settled into their roles. We're working on that currently. I think it's a great opportunity. I mean, being able to be involved at a national level not only reinforces your education and gets you kind of like away from like the little local bubble that you might have had and work collaboratively across with different schools, different people, as well as with DIA itself, since we're so fortunate to have you be our liaison.
Thank you.
And it's a great stepping stone into the future careers, which I always highly encourage everyone to apply and be involved. And it opens up the doors to attend meetings like this as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you mentioned future careers.
Yes.
What's up next? First off, congratulations on your PharmD.
Thank you.
Dr. Abdulbaki. What is your next step after pharmacy school?
Well, currently I just started as a pharmacy residency over at Rush University Medical Center in Chicago, where I will be a resident for the next year, possibly two, with the plan of just cultivating my current clinical knowledge and kind of really looking at it from a patient perspective and understanding what the patient goes through and how it is in like an actual like healthcare setting before possibly jumping over to industry down the line. I hope to bring all of the knowledge that I've cultivated and everything that I've learned over from like a hands-on perspective over to the industry side. Still debating what area to be in. I think clinical development is looking really nice for me. So is pharmacovigilance. So we're kind of taking it from there and we'll see how it goes in a couple of years.
Well, I am the scientist responsible for the content and development strategy for DI's Pharmacovigilance and Risk Management Strategies Conference, which in 2026 will be happening in January in Bethesda.
Okay.
So we'll have to have you there
For sure.
to get a peek at what's available to you in the field.
Yeah, I'm more than excited. I mean, just right now being here is like a really great peek into what the future is going to hold of the current advancements and developments that's happening in healthcare. And I think DIA as a platform is really big on advocating for everyone and making sure that everyone is working collaboratively at a global level, which I don't think anyone else gives you that perspective. So,
which also too, you mentioned about patients. Patients is at the core.
Yeah.
Patient centricity is at the core of DIA's mission. So it's incredible to hear that as well. I know you've now graduated, but as a student,
Yeah.
that's been instilled and reflected in you, because you'll take that value with you throughout your entire career.
For sure.
It has just been such a pleasure working with you this year.
Thank you. The pleasure's been all mine.
No. You are so intelligent and bright. I can't wait to see where you'll be in just a couple years. Hopefully it's as a DIA member too.
Hopefully.
You'll be speaking at one of these conferences and I'll be cheering you on.
Thank you. Stay tuned for the next couple of years to see where I'll be at the DIA conference meeting in a couple of years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of our DIA recording talk show. Thank you, Dr. Elma Abdulbaki, for being here.
Thank you, Sorka.
I am Sorka McCrowan, Senior Scientific Project Manager at DIA. And we are over and out. See you at DIA 2026 in Philadelphia.
See you guys next year.
Bye.